Hi, what's up, y'all? It's Papa One's Cracking. It's D about to react to this vid. Apparently, DJ Akademiks is violating Cameron and Mase. It's some drama going on. I kind of been keeping up with this situation. So, long story short, DJ Akademiks got into it with Lauren from the Breakfast Club. She tweeted something about him. He got mad and started calling her all type of names, going in on her. And then a girl that's associated with Cameron and Mase responded to that tweet like he's so angry, and then he was like, I'll violate you too, shut up, basically. And basically Cameron and Mase like kind of tried to step in, and now he's violating Cameron and Mase. So that's the gist of it from my understanding. But yeah, let's get all the details and see what he has to say about Cameron and Mase. Let's watch.
Wait, hold on, shh, be quiet. What's that noise? Oh, that's just a smoke detector, you guys. Listen up, man. We got action, you guys. Now, if you guys have not been keeping up with the story, please go to my channel and go watch the video.
I just told y'all
it's going to let you know exactly how we got here. In the video yesterday, I told you guys the women are sticking together. Treasure Wilson from Cam and Mase's show, It Is What It Is. If you guys have not watched that show, please go check it out on your channel. It's actually a really good show. But yesterday, Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, responded to Akademiks' tweet where Akademiks was going off and disrespecting Lauren LaRosa. Stat Baby said, why is this man so angry? Lauren LaRosa said you lied about numbers, and that translates to all of this? I think you need a vacay.
I agree with that because he did way too much. Basically, what Lauren LaRosa said was that Ak lied about the Kendrick Lamar show. I don't know what she's referring to exactly about what he lied about, but she said he lied, and that was that. That's all she said. She didn't call him out his name, nothing. And then he was calling her all type of bitches, hoes, this, and that. And then he tweeted, nigga, fuck any nigga, man, animal, child, person, alien who speaks down on me. Stop playing with me. That bitch shouldn't have mentioned a fucking goat like me. Jesus Christ. She a fucking library attendant. What?
Now, I thought this was a very interesting response because normally when we see Akademiks go at other females in media or female rappers, we don't see anybody come out and defend them. They try to act like they don't see what's going on and usually mind their business. And also keep in mind, I think Stat is only like maybe 22, 23 years old. This was definitely her way of making a statement, not only to Akademiks, but to the rest of media, saying, hey, if you don't respect the females in media, trust me, we're all going to come for you. Now, Akademiks was not feeling Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, trying to insert herself in the beef. He responded back to her tweet saying, who are you? Literally, I'd violate, but out of respect for Cam and Mase, stay in the women's place, shorty.
He's so fucking ignorant. But you even saying where she's from or who she's associated with, that says that you do know her. How you gonna say, who are you? Like, I have no idea who you are, but out of respect for Cameron and Mase, who you work with, like, you clearly know who she is.
Listen, man, you gotta pick your battles wisely. I told you guys in the last video, I don't see Ak going off on Stat Baby simply because he does not want smoke with Cam and Mase.
That didn't age well, because let's get into the other video.
Are getting the raise tonight. I know for a fact that Cam and Mase are somewhere sitting back, laughing, watching all this, saying to themselves, yo, it's about to be a good next couple of months. Now, to all my subscribers that's not entertained by this back and forth with Akademiks and all these media people, I'm sorry. I promise I will get back to regular scheduled programming.
Don't be sorry. If they don't like it, they don't have to watch it. It always kills me when people are like, I don't like this type of content. I don't want to watch it. Don't watch it. Don't click on it. Nobody's forcing you to watch every single video that a creator puts out that you're subscribed to. You can just be like, this ain't for me, and just, check out the next one. No harm, no foul.
And I'll be honest with you guys, man, there's not really too much going on right now in hip-hop. If you guys want me to cover Lil Wayne kicking out his fiance on Mother's Day, I might do that for you guys on the next video. But with that being said, it's
just like I'm like, no, I'm not interested. And then keep it pushing.
Officially wartime. Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, just might have given us Drake vs. Kendrick Part 2 in media form in 2025. After DJ Akademiks responded back to Stat Baby for defending Lauren, somebody from the Cam and Mase Instagram page responded back to Akademiks. They sent him a very strong warning telling him, hey, Akademiks, out of all the tweets you've seen, you decided to say something back to Stat. Why? Because we poppin'? But that's cool. We gonna make this clear and simple. It ain't gonna be no type of violating going on, especially with stat. Fair warning. Now, I'm here to tell you guys I was wrong. In the last video, I told you guys there's no way Akademiks will respond back to Cam and Mase. I said Akademiks would definitely duck the smoke with Cam and Mase because let's be honest, who wants to go back and forth with Cam? That's petty as hell. I genuinely thought Akademiks would skate past this response and just move on to his regular hip-hop topics. But tonight on his stream, Akademiks told Cam and Mase, yo, don't even warn me. Just swing. You don't gotta prep me for nothing. If you're gonna punch me, take your best swing. Akademiks officially set it off with Cam and Mase. Here's what he said.
One who's calling you out of your name or calling you a liar or defaming you, people do comment on it. By the way, I'm not mad at somebody commenting about it. My thing is about you jumping in, almost picking sides. You could be a neutral arbiter. You could be a person who's watching. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. Mase, when they came out like about, let me see, it's about 17, 18 years now saying that you was fucking a tranny, you ain't see niggas jump out there and be like, oh yeah, Mase is No, we just trying to see what's up. We don't pick and choose when two people getting into it, especially when it ain't our business. What I'm saying is, my business with Shorty, she called me a liar. Why your co-host jumping in? This ain't no about...
Because you're being super misogynistic for no reason. Someone calling you a liar, or a woman calling you a liar, and that justifies you being like, you bitch ass hoe, fuck you, da da da. I'm paraphrasing, he didn't say that exactly. But I definitely know he was calling her out her name. So it does not justify you doing all of that, and that definitely comes from a place of misogyny. If a woman says anything that you don't like and your first thought is to disrespect her with every single, female slur you could think of, that there's something deeper going on there. And that was confirmed by him being like, stay in a woman's place. It's like, okay, clearly this is where your mindset is. And her being a woman in media, she's trying to stand up for another woman in media. So that's why she got into it.
Picking on stat or whatever. Bruh, what was calling you out of your name and you defending yourself, if anybody else jumped in, piling on with the other person, you would feel offended. You ain't see the whole media jumping, basically saying, oh, nah, Mase was fucking trans. No. So just stay out of my business. And I'm saying it respectfully for all of y'all. Stay out of my business. Woman called me a liar. I'm defending myself. Please don't jump in and try to pick a side already. Unless you're trying to say you're trying to get it up with me. Same thing with Cam. Yo, Cam, when niggas would say you got stopped in the eye by whoever the fuck, or True Life, this and third, and you showing the pool, this and... Bro, nobody jumped in. I love your music. Nobody jumped in and was just like, yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, Cam probably did. No, we let y'all brothers go back and forth, even though niggas did comment on it. Niggas commented about y'all going back and forth. Niggas ain't pick a side. So my thing is, brother,
He just throw your shots. Stop trying to come up with this whack ass example, because it's a terrible example. People pick sides all the time. What are you talking about? So in these cases that you're mentioning, people did pick sides. And they voiced their opinions about what side they picked online. That's what people do. So what are you talking about? People didn't pick it. Yes, they did. They always do that. So this is a terrible example. You're just trying to use this to throw your shots and say that Mase fucked a trans woman. I've never heard about that, but okay, I guess you want to bring that tea up, and then you saying that Cameron got punched. I didn't know that either. So you want to bring that tea up. Just bring the tea up. Just say what it is. These whack ass examples are unnecessary. They don't make sense.
I get it. Y'all sensitive because that's y'all co-host and y'all want to stick up for that person. But why the fuck she in my business? My business is with this woman who called me out my name, called me a liar. You ain't see that tweet?
Oh, that's the worst.
Do I gotta bring y'all back? Because I rock with these brothers. But I understand the idea of defending your co-host, but I ain't gonna understand no type of lame activity in y'all thinking that I shouldn't respond to y'all co-host when she jump in my business. She jump in my business. I ain't jumping her business. If it was about a breakup going on, that it is what it is, and I said, man, y'all should have been fired this chick. She was untalented. And she checked me online and she said some shit, nigga, she's within her right. Why am I in her business like this? Especially if we're in the media space. So what I did when I offered, and I thought I kept it lightweight with her, to stay in a woman's place, like chill out, bro.
That's life.
I got respect for Cam and Mase, chill out. Now, I was gonna leave it at that. I was even gonna look to see what she said after. But I don't know who's on the It Is What It Is talk page. I don't know if y'all are like, maybe y'all think this is like some WWE shit or whatever. And I look at both of y'all and I have too much respect for y'all to think y'all would be doing shit like that. Where y'all like, but then I see the huffing and puffing. I'm like, bro, if that's how y'all feel, academics don't need no goddamn warning. Don't give me no warning. I don't need no warning. I don't need no first chance, second chance. I don't need that. Just make sure y'all are aware of what the fuck y'all going up on. Y'all going up on y'all co-host, jumping in a conversation that wasn't about her, that clearly was between me and somebody else. I told her to stay in her goddamn place. And if that's what y'all want to ride out about, okay, that's cool. I'm not knocking it, because I get it. But this idea, number one, completely false. Oh, you're only mentioning us because we're popping. Cam and Mase, respectfully, y'all niggas been rappers for like 40 years. Y'all just got into this content game. I done made $20 plus million, never rapped a fucking bar. Actually, I did. Lil Lack was fire. I was the guy. Anyway, the point is this. Y'all can't hit me with no, oh, you're mentioning. I don't mention niggas for clout. You think I mention media niggas for clout? And I look up to y'all niggas, but y'all are media niggas at this point. And I like y'all. I really do like y'all. I like y'all program. I think what y'all doing is great. I don't want to take nothing away from it because I'm going to still watch y'all. But this idea that y'all trying to like that kind of look a little weird to me. Because I get it. When you see those two women start getting at me, the internet or dick riding.
Now, you gotta imagine that whatever response Cam and Mase had drafted up for Akademiks on their show, it's completely scrapped. They were probably gonna give him grace, maybe make a couple jokes on him here and there, but after Akademiks mentioned the true life incident, Mase's alleged tranny incident, and calling them too washed up 40-year-old
men just be so out the loop. That is an outdated, offensive term. You're not supposed to say that.
Old rappers, you gotta imagine that Cam and Mase are going to violate. Even if Cam and Mase felt like Stat Baby was wrong for coming at you publicly for seemingly no reason, that's a conversation that they would have in private. They're not going on their show to publicly shit on her for coming at you. Stat Baby is somebody they look at as Lil Sid.
I got a story to tell.
Obviously, she's still young. She's growing in media. They love her. They protect her as their own daughter. She's somebody that they're fully invested in. Me personally, I would have probably just waited until their show tomorrow to see what Cam and Mase got to say about me themselves. But as we all know, Ak likes to handle things differently in his own way, whichever way he sees fit. Cameron and Mase, you guys are officially on the clock. You got 24 hours to respond. I don't make the rules around here. No. You guys get in the comments below.
Oh shit, they're not gonna like that. They probably are gonna want to respond and go in on Ak. They better go in. Come for his jugular, because he definitely tried to play y'all with those comments and trying to be like, oh, look, I'm just giving an example. No, you being shady as hell with what you said. So yeah, we'll see what they end up saying. But speaking of that outdated, offensive term that you're not supposed to use, that reminds me of when somebody tried to low-key play me. I don't know what he had going on, but I worked at this clothing store many years ago, okay? And I was a new hire. I was getting trained by this guy. And, you know, he was walking me around, showing me the floor, you know, showing me the ropes or whatever the case. And there was this guy on the cleaning crew. I guess he was really cool with the guy who was training me. And he was just like, oh, who's this? Who's this girl that you're with? As if I'm not standing right there. And I was just like, mind you, I'm like 19 at this point. And he's like, yeah, who's this? Who's this girl? And he's like, oh yeah, no, I'm just, you know, showing her around. This is my trainee. And he was like, that's your tranny? And I was, and he's like, no, man, my trainee, I'm training her. And I was like, what the fuck? Like all of this in front of me as if I'm not standing right there. Like, that's your tranny? Your tranny? I was like, what? It was just so bizarre and so odd. I didn't know what to say or how to respond and say anything, but I was just like, oh my God. Well, first off, what you trying to say? A, but B, like, why would you say that right in front of me as if I'm not standing here? And what? I was just so thrown off. Anyway, every time I hear that term, I think of that, and that happened many years ago. Yeah, anyway, this is a hot mess. We'll see what ends up happening and what Cameron and Mase will say regarding the situation. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.